responsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Yellow, 180. I know he ain't got it. Check 99.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Check safety, check safety.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's got some space here. The 20. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll set up the throw from the gun. He gets it to James White. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
From the gun, here's Newton. He'll rifle this. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Demir Bird, 54 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Let's get that ball right here. Let's go. Mike, 51, Mike, 51. Yellow. Go. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. I'm coming for it.
And they'll begin by running the option. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. He's at the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
51's the mic, boys. 51.
43. 43.
Slam.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Patriots take over.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Chris Jones on the stop. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Watch the ship.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The ball carrier.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Great.
53's the mic. 53.
Out of the gun, Newton. Going deep here for Adelman. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
It's going to be a long day, offense. Mike 51. Let's go one more.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
Yellow.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Terrence Brooks with a pick.
By the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check 13.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
The end of the 1st quarter.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
I'm going to run you over. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. All day, every day, any day.
From the 38, Newton to Michelle on the screen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of
They ran that
16
one well,
yards.
and not only did they pick up a
First
nice
down,
chunk of yardage
New
on the
England.
screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Right at the 8.
Focus, defense, focus. Mike 56, Mike 56. Danny. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Ain't no such.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jermarius Ward. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mike 51, Mike 51. You can't block me. You can't block me.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dietrich Wise able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Mahomes firing complete, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Third down.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Come on, D. 51's the Mike, boys, 51. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Attack.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
It's coming this way.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Right here, guys. Fight 51, Mike 51.
Mahomes now on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Way to take it. Way to take that.
Ready. 180.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
At the Patriots' 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gotta do better.
15.
Come on, QB, come on.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That was complete to Hill. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Mahomes to throw once more. This is caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
22. Yeah. We don't want nothing.
On first down, it's Newton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22. Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. Mike 22, he's coming.
Throwing again. Newton. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
We want this. Mike 22, he's coming. 22.
Newton throwing again. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That gain on third down, good for 28.
And the Patriot first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
53's Mike. Here it comes. Express. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 58. 8. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. It's a party now.
Again, Newton. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Yo, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm here all day.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a shooting. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Express.
We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's get the ball. 8.
Check. 53.
Again, it's Michelle. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Check 180.
Check 53. I'm on. No. Off. Check.
This is James White. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Ready. Gun.
Mike.
I got him.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
Here we go.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Throwing the out route and complete. That's White. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
53's Mike.
It's been a long day for you.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Check your hot read.
620.
And it's Michelle once again. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 37. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Check.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
22 yards. And the Patriots.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Coming to you. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. You got nothing.
Express.
You got nothing. Back. Check 24. Check 24.
They'll run on first down. Michelle, and his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Check 52. SOS.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle, they stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Eric Nottie on the tackle.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
We own them. We own them.
53. 53. Check.
Off play action. Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Demir Bird. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has stuttered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Ball carrier.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
51's the Mike.
Now Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st.
At the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
Nice.
Yellow.
51's the Mike, boys. 51.
You don't want none, baby. You like that?
To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. Big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true, that's actually right.
That happens more often than you might think. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And now off to the races down the right side. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Shift! Watch the shift!
And he gets gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Check 50. Check 50.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
For the field goal of 32-yard
Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they... And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring? And how...
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
The Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michelle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Today's final score.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.